was paid for, so it's going to be used. So I wish everybody a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and all that great new stuff, and an amazing new year. Hopefully 2021 is way better than it was 2020. And again, I hope everybody appreciates what they have. Don't forget, you're about to see an amazing improv team from the UK. They are brilliant. I've performed with them before, and it's a lot of fun. So I'm going to introduce them. They are pretty much Extreme Improv. So come on.
Woo! Okay, everyone, hello, and welcome to The Werewolf That Stole Christmas. So here we can see all of the villagers in our village, unsurprisingly, and one of them is going to turn out to be a werewolf, as decided by a roll of the dice. An audience, you can ask any questions, you can get a sense of who you think is the werewolf, and help us figure out who is the werewolf, because the werewolf is going to attempt to kill off the rest of the villagers unless we can catch them. Now, let's meet all of the villagers. Pepe, introduce yourself to the people, see why we should trust you.
Hello, I'm Pepe Mañana from El Salvador. I hate wolves. I love squirrels and all other animals, but wolves, no. And rats, no. No way. Thank you.
Okay, we are also going to meet Josh.
I'm Josh Glantz. I'm a mall security guard. I love being a mall security guard. I really want to be a cop, but I keep on failing the test because I have anger issues.
Okay, thank you there, Josh. Next up, we're going to meet Erica.
No, I'm not. Oh, okay, I am Erica. Hey!
We're going to meet Merry Christmas.
Hi, I'm Merry Christmas. I'm an exchange student staying in the village just for a little while from the North Pole.
Okay, next up we need to meet Seaman Staines.
Yeah, I be Seaman Staines, shipwrecked at this village. I'm gonna stay on my ship and survey the area.
Okay, now we need to meet Captain
Salty.
Bat and Barry.
Hello, I'm the local neighborhood superhero, Captain Bat, and there's my trusted sidekick, Barry.
Hey, boys.
Okay, there he is.
Okay.
And we're here to save the day. We're gonna find that werewolf.
Fantastic. Next up, we're going to meet Sean.
Away.
Hi, what's going on, everyone? I'm Sean from Hot Ones. It's the show with hot questions and even hotter wings. And I'm here taking a break in village for Christmas vacation.
Okay, fantastic. Pepe, did we meet you?
Yes.
We did.
I thought we did. Right, so with that, audience, I am going to roll this dice, and it will decide that one of them is the werewolf. And I now know who it is, but they do not know who it is. So villagers, watch out, because there is a wolf about. Switch off your camera view and pray for your lives, because a wolf may come knocking at your door. Now, audience, I'm going to communicate directly with the person who is the werewolf, and I will remind everyone to use the Zoom chat function to make sure... Okay, so Captain Bat, if you could switch off your camera, just so the audience will not have any clues, because I'm about to communicate directly with the person to let them know you are the wolf. So, if that person can communicate back to me to acknowledge that they are the wolf and let me know who they would like to choose as their first victim. I'll also like to remind our villagers that each of them have one protection spell, and because it is Christmas, it is represented by which you can't actually see right now, so what's the point of me saying that? So, you each have a glass of milk. If you would like to distract the werewolf with a glass of milk, then do let me know. Okay, and so, with this, if the werewolf can let me know who they would like to choose as a victim, because watch out about Okay, everyone come back. Everyone come back. Oh dear. Right, so we have a situation. We have a situation. Now, something very important to
That
understand.
doesn't mean I'm the wolf. I just said yes to everybody on accident. My goodness.
Okay, we are going to have 1 minute of discussion where we're going to try and figure out who is the werewolf. And then we're going to have a vote. And if someone has indeed made a mistake, we may skip forward a generation, 100 years into the future. So, you have 1 minute. Discuss. Who do you think is the werewolf?
Captain Barry.
Yes, and what has led you to that conclusion?
Instinct. I lost
I have people with me.
Wow.
Who have access.
Wow.
Stop pressing stuff. I am
Blaming the child.
Shifting the blame, I see.
I mean, superheroes are known for being, changing in and out of costume. Maybe it's just another persona they have. Maybe a two-piece werewolf costume.
Yeah, I just don't think she can handle the spiciness of the competition, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I've heard of the Hulk, and the Hulk tends to do things like going crazy. So how do we know that that's not what's happening here?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Sometimes I get upset, but I'm not.
So, the unfortunate thing that I do need to tell you just before we vote is, unfortunately, Merry Christmas, you were murdered during the night. I've only just realised because I can communicate via telepathy, but you were murdered. Do you have any suspicion? Did you see who your attacker may have been?
There was a lot of stuffing. And there was a lot of like echolocation and like a lot of sonar happening.
So with this about, it is voting time. Let's see if we can figure out who we think the werewolf is. Seaman Staines, who do you think is the werewolf?
I think it's that bat.
Okay, so that's a vote against Captain Bat. Erica, who do you think is the wolf?
Well, I don't like doing this because it's totally not excellent, but I also have to go with the superheroes, so the Bat and Barry.
Understood. Pepe?
I just feel it's Captain Bat.
Right. Captain Bat, who do you suspect is the wolf?
I suspect it is Barry.
But I'm your partner.
So, audience, just in case you're wondering how we've all come to this same conclusion, the werewolf normally communicates privately via Zoom, but occasionally someone doesn't press the private message button. Josh, did you think it was Captain Bat by any chance?
I thought it was definitely Captain Bat because, I mean, a bat is, I mean, she's going to turn into bats. She might as well turn into werewolves, too. I mean, really.
Well,
really.
fair. Mary, you're dead, so... Oh, we've got... Hello, Peg. Goodbye, Peg. We just had an invader, I like it. Mary, you can't vote as you're dead, but Sean, who do you think it is? These votes cause Captain Bat to spontaneously combust, but it's communicating with your spirit. Can you confirm to us, Captain Bat, were you the werewolf?
We're the werewolf.
Yes, you are. So there you go. We have caught the werewolf. That would be the end of our show, except it's not. So 100 years later, a new generation are in the village, but to this very day, I have some bad news. So all of you, go lock yourselves up in your cabins, and I will roll this dice, and we will find out who the werewolf is this time. I'm going to communicate just with this one person. Captain Bat, if you can take out your camera. The wolf. If that person can very quickly let me know who they would like to choose as their victim, make sure you do it. Okay, interesting. So, if you'd like to use a protection spell, you each have one. And so let me know who you would like to choose as your victim, werewolf, as quick as you can. The werewolf hasn't communicated me yet. Okay, so... Right, good. Everyone come on back. Everybody come on back. So, I have some good news and I have some bad news. The good news is... Hello, Peg. We have Peg with us. Hi, Peg. Always a pleasure. Good old Peg. We go back years. Peg, who do you think is the werewolf?
I think it is Shorn.
Interesting theory from Peg.
Okay.
But I have some bad news. Semen Stains, you are dead. You were killed by the werewolf, but you can communicate with us via psychic ability. I was just able to summon Peg, but we will now go round and everyone will be able to ask one other villager one question. So, let us know. Erica, who is your question for?
My question is like totally for Antonio, which is number 1 because he's changed his name just in case you weren't sure.
It's not PP no more.
Antonio, I want to know, what did you have against Seaman Stains? God, I hate that name so bloody much. What did you have against him? Because you're like totally cool, but it's totally not excellent that he's dead.
I have nothing against Seaman Stains. I would happily go for a cruise on his ship any day. No problem.
Okay. Deadman Stains from Beyond the Grave. Do you have a question for someone?
I do. I've got a question for Josh Glands.
What is it?
Why did you not protect me? You're meant to be a security guard.
To help us track down who the wolf may be.
I have a question for Erica. That hat is very red. Is it blood?
I was going to say, that's not a question, but I totally get it. No, it's actually made out of a fox fur that I got down at Sweet 16.
Okay. Interesting question about the very red hat. Merry Christmas. When you're wearing a much redder hat.
Don't look at me like that.
Okay, Sean, who is your question for?
Yeah, my question is for Captain Bat. So, Captain Bat, we know that you're a world-famous superhero fighting crime during the day, but what do you do during the night?
Oh, during the night? Oh, I like to read. Me and Barry like to, sit down, read War and Peace. All the big ones, the good ones. And then take the crime. Yeah, that's me.
Okay. So, audience, you're seeing an interesting view of it. But, Antonio, do you have a question for someone?
Yes, I do. For Josh Glands.
Yeah.
Do you have a murderous rage with your grandfather?
Whoa, calm down.
Yeah, okay. Oh, hello, Peg. Who's that with you?
This is Blackie.
Of course. Do you have a question for someone, Peg?
Yes, I have a question for Deadman Stains. Deadman, do you really have a missing eye?
Of course I do. I'm a pirate. What kind of pirate would lie about something like that? Definitely not me. Definitely not me at all.
Okay. Captain Bat, do you have a question for someone?
I do. What do you want to ask a question to?
And ask a question to
Seaman Stains? That's who he pointed to. Yes, but we won't. We would like to ask a question. You know who we want to ask the question to? This guy. Doesn't he look bad? Doesn't he look like a criminal? Yeah. Antonio Mañana, with that mustache, Antonio Mañana. This guy. know, I feel like I've seen you on my my police blotter. You know, I check them out because I'm a crime fighter. I don't know if you know that. But my question is, that mustache, real or fake?
The mustache is 100% real and manicured. I won competitions with this mustache.
Okay, Josh, have you asked a question to anyone?
No, I have not asked a question. Girl, I wanted to know why there's such a problem with semen stains. It's just a name. I don't understand.
Like, it's totally not in, officer. And also, I want to apologize for, like, hanging around the mall and stuff, but since they closed the skate park, I just, you know, I just gotta do my wheelies, man.
I thought that was you. That was you.
Okay. So, audience, you've heard what they've had to say. They perhaps haven't asked the most revealing questions to figure out how to kill everyone here. But with this information, with the tone of their voice, with the look in their eyes, we will now try to figure out who's the werewolf. 100 years ago, on this very day, we worked out that Captain Bats was the werewolf, and we got it unanimously. Can we figure it out by any means necessary here? Who do you think is the werewolf?
You know, I know it's totally not excellent, what I'm about to say, but I think I want this guy. When we talk about this, it always
Yeah, I don't really pay attention to the content of you're dead, so you cannot vote. Merry Christmas, you are alive. Who do you think is the werewolf?
Definitely Erica. She's just so dangerous on that skateboard of hers. It must be her.
Interesting. Sean, who do you think is the werewolf?
Yeah, you know, I gotta turn it back to my girl Erica. You know, just sharing the love.
But
we've just been invaded by a Corey Burge, which is always very exciting. How he's got. Antonio, who do you think is the werewolf?
It is Josh.
Oh, you. Okay. Who do you think is the werewolf? Josh.
I think it's me.
Interesting.
Way.
Who do you think it is, Captain Bat?
All right, I have many theories on this, but I think Barry had a really good one. Barry, who do you think is the wolf?
7.
Okay.
7. Okay, so Merry Christmas. That is a vote against you. So, Peg, who do you think
Is Antonio Mania.
Okay, interesting stuff. And with that, that actually tips the votes over to Antonio. So, Antonio, you have the most votes against you. You have been marked for death. So, who here would like to take on the responsibility of executing Antonio? Captain Bat, you will do so. So, if everyone else can step aside, stay here. We don't have time for this. Right, so everyone stay here. Right, Captain Bat, you will get an opportunity to earn yourself a bonus protection spell. Please call odds or evens. If you are correct, you get a bonus protection spell. Odds! And it is a 3, so Captain Bat, you do indeed get a bonus protection spell.
Indeed.
Okay, so, Antonio, you'll have 30 seconds to make peace with your god, and you can call to use a protection spell if you have one, or to grab an axe if you so wish.
Barry, I think you are the werewolf. I just want that to be on record.
That record means nothing. It's stupid.
You are also bad.
They're hanging you from a cliff, and he's about to drop you.
You've got
protection.
Okay, you've called yourself.
Right,
so
down,
with that, you have used your protection spell. So we still haven't caught the werewolf. There is definitely still a wolf behind. So everyone, take out your camera views and go and hide in your cabins. And and we will see if we can figure out if there is the werewolf going to take another victim. Okay, that's gone. So, back. Let's just have a quick look here. So, unfortunately, we have some bad news. Peg, you have been killed by the werewolf during the night. Peg, you don't have to leave. You've been grave. Do you have any statement you'd like to make? Well, he is quick when he's coming. With this, we will have 90 seconds of open discussion. Use this time to figure out who is the werewolf. And here you go.
Why would you kill Peg?
That's very cruel. Whoever's done that.
Yeah, I mean, Peg was just an innocent guest in the village, you know. We should have welcomed her.
You know, in all my years of trying to become a police officer, I have learned a few things about that, and through my instinct and intuition, I have to ask Mary a few more questions.
Me? She said he surprised her. He. We should be asking all the men questions right now.
Well, I'm non-binary, so I wouldn't care.
Well, I for one was going to ask what she wanted for Christmas, but I guess if we're not going to be asking her questions. Yeah.
Well, I have a question for you, hot ones.
Sure.
Last night.
I was eating
Coated with the blood.
it's not. There's no kick, you know.
I got a question for Antonio yesterday. Or tomorrow. Which one is it? Sorry. I have a question for you, sir. How many potions have you stolen yet?
I have not been caught stealing a single potion.
Okay, with that,
I apologize for stealing.
that is the end. That is the
caught.
end of that period of open discussion. I hope it was illuminating, because it is now time to put things to a vote. Pay attention to their faces. Look at their eyes. Who has murder hidden behind them? Who is secretly a werewolf? So, with this, we will now see. Who do you think is the werewolf? Sean. Okay, let's vote against Erica. Deadman Staines, you are still dead. You cannot vote. Merry Christmas. Do you have a suspicion of who it may be?
Yes, it has changed since last time.
Interesting.
With the revelation that it's clearly a man. And so I think it's Sean.
Interesting stuff. So that is a vote against Sean. Who do you think it is, Antonio?
Josh.
Okay, that is a vote against Josh. Who do you suspect? Okay. With that, Josh, who do you vote against?
Now that someone has accused me, I would say it was the young lady who just accused me.
Someone else also accused you.
Yeah, which one?
Don't drag me down with you.
Oh, hang on, no.
Well,
Oh, yeah, the young lady. Okay, so you vote for Erica.
Now.
And Captain Bat, who do you vote against?
Yes, me and Barry, we talked about it, and we don't like the look of that other puppet, that non-binary. I don't even believe
You vote Antonio, the other puppet there.
Yeah.
Hey!
No, Josh
Okay,
Glanz, I
that is a
forgot.
vote.
You don't listen to context. All right.
That is a vote against Josh. Okay, so with that, Josh, you have got the most votes against you. You have been marked for death. Who would like to killing Josh, and hopefully, okay,
19 ways. I'm going to use my spell.
Seconds on the clock. First of all, though, Barry, would you please call odds or
Odds.
And it is odds. So you get a bonus protection spell for Captain Bat. So there will now be 30 seconds on the clock. During this time, Josh, you can either confess to being the werewolf and accept your fate, or you can try to protect yourself by using a protection spell or calling to grab an axe. Take it away. Have protected yourself, we still are not any closer to ridding this village of the werewolf. So, and with killing off Peg, we're still no closer to ending this show. So, nice move there. Right, okay, everyone, go lock yourselves into your cabins. Go lock yourselves into your cabins. Isabel, yes, and a judge KFC, but with something else. So anyway, with the werewolf, please let me know who they would like to kill. Interesting stuff. And if anyone would like to protect themselves, do say. But with this, everyone, come on back. You need to give me these instructions quick. So. But unfortunately, I can see right unbelievably fake here, but I can also see through Josh because he's a ghost. So, Josh, you are dead. Is there anything you would like to say from beyond the grave?
How is Josh dead?
You're muted.
They are unmuted.
Then please say.
We're saying the buffet is great up here.
Fantastic. So, now we'll have another round of questions. We've lost Josh and we've lost Edmund, but everyone's still alive, and I've got a feeling we need to come to a conclusion in the next 15 minutes. Erica, who do you have a question for?
I do. Can I ask the excellent Merry Christmas? It's almost third time this time. I'm going to ask Merry Christmas a question. Merry Christmas. Who do you suspect is an excellent werewolf here tonight?
But given who just died, I definitely think it's Antonio. That mustache.
Yeah.
Mustaches are evil. Sean, do you have a question for someone?
Yeah, I gotta have a question for Antonio as well. So Antonio, we know that you're very prideful of your mustache. Have you noticed that it's slightly off?
Hang on, if I turn this way, how's that? First,
It's still looking a bit off. It's a bit weird that the mustache would be at an angle. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, interesting. Deadman Stains from Beyond the Grave. A question for someone.
I have a question for Antonio Mania as well.
But of course you do.
Why me? Fun to ask you questions. Are you the werewolf?
no, I'm not the werewolf. Why do you think it's me? Stop everyone picking on me. It's not fair.
Okay. Merry Christmas. Do you have a question for anyone at all?
Why the policeman? I mean, he wasn't even a real policeman yet.
They weren't.
This is true. They weren't.
I thought he was the werewolf.
Hey.
Not a policeman.
Okay, yeah. Security guard.
Flashlight cop.
I don't have violent rages!
Okay, so, Antonio, have you asked a question?
Right. I have a question for Erica.
Oh.
Yo, dude.
Isn't it true that you resent having to skate in the shopping mall and you killed because of it?
That's a very good point, Antonio. I do resent it, but I didn't resent our good friend Josh. He actually allowed me to skate there. He actually suggested I'd go there, and I feel bad not being there for him. No, not for being there for him.
Okay, fascinating. Captain Bat and Barry, do you have a question?
Yes, we have a question. Again, for Tony tomorrow. Listen, at this point, how many protection spells have you stolen?
That is not your business.
It is my business because I asked you, and Barry, next time me and Barry come in contact with you, you won't be able to protect yourself.
I think you're exposing Barry to a dark and dangerous world that he's too young for.
Okay.
Barry's 9,000 years old. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Which one of you is the werewolf?
Strangely quiet. Strangely quiet. I think we're going to have to go to some drastic measures. So now we're going to have an interaction with a roll of the dice between Antonio and between the ghost of Deadman Staines. Everyone else, if you take out your camera view, it will just be a scene between these two as they try to puzzle it out further.
You can be honest with me. How many potions have you stolen?
Why does everyone accuse me of stealing? I am from El Salvador. We do not steal.
You just admitted to stealing potions.
I did not. I said I have not been caught stealing any potions.
That implies that you've stolen potions, my friend. I'm a pirate. I know a thing or two about stealing.
Well, who do you think this werewolf is?
I mean, I think it could be you. So that's where we are right now.
I resent that, and if you were not dead, I would kill you.
Interesting, and that is that. So everyone come on back. Everyone come on back. It is now going to be voting time. So let's have a look. Antonio, who do you suspect is the werewolf?
I suspect Erica.
Okay, that is a vote against Erica.
Cool,
Deadman
dude.
Staines, you are a dead man, so you cannot vote. But Captain Bat and Barry, you are able to vote.
Yes. We don't like the look of that hot ones.
What did I do?
Say what?
What did I do?
You're probably killing people. That's
Interesting.
what I'm thinking.
Interesting. Sean
Barry thinks so.
Hot Ones Evans, who do you vote against?
Yeah, despite my earlier opponent, I'm still going to go with Erica.
Interesting. So that is a vote against Erica. Erica, who do you suspect?
Well, two people have voted for me, so I can't vote for them both because that is totally uncool. Again, I'm going to go for Sean Evans, Hot Ones.
Okay,
They are
a
totally
tactical
not excellent.
vote, some may say. Josh, you are dead, so you cannot vote. Right, so, with this, Merry Christmas, who do you suspect?
Well, while I thought it might have been Antonio, I'm thinking of Sean now because he does also have a mustache.
It's part of a beard.
It's part of a beard. If you extend it further, that means you're innocent, obviously. So, with this, Sean, you have been marked for death. Who would like to do the honours of executing Sean? Okay, Eric, Sean, I'm going to allow this. Sean, you can take the honours yourself here. First of all, you get to call odds or even.
No!
No, Erica, you can do it.
Thank you. Evens.
Evens, and it is a 10. Oh, I've got the wrong dice. So, with this, you get a bonus protection spell, Erica.
Thank you.
But now, there will be 30 seconds on the clock. Use this time to kill Sean as rapidly as you can. And here you go.
Look, Sean, I'm sorry, but your podcast was 1 star, dude. I had to rate it like that. So
1 star? I mean, do you know how many guests I've had on the show? I just had Daniel Radcliffe on there.
Who?
Daniel Radcliffe, Harry Potter. You know?
Oh, the wizard boy. Yeah, he's not cool anymore. He's not, JK's not
really
cool anymore. No. Look, I'm just gonna stab you. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay. With a candy cane as well.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
Okay, and so with this, Sean did not attempt to protect himself, so he is now dead. So everyone come on back. From beyond the grave, Sean, can you confirm to us, are you the werewolf?
No, you just killed an innocent host yet again.
Oh dear. So, audience, look at that. That he's not a bad person, actually. Deadman Staines is dead because he's a bad person. I'm dying. That's like force energy killing me. Who else is dead? And Josh is dead. So that leaves Erica, Mary, Antonio, and Captain Bat still alive. Everyone, go quickly, and would the werewolves let me know who they would like to kill? Audience, if you have any comments or thoughts on who the werewolf is, do let me know. So, okay. Interesting stuff. So, with this, everyone come on back. Because I can reveal to you straight away that everyone is still alive. Someone was able to successfully protect themselves, just as we have 6 minutes remaining. So, with this, we're going to have to be vigilant and work out who is the werewolf. You will have 1 minute.
He said we could go to 7.
Of open discussion. Figure out who is the wolf. Begin.
Erica, it is you, isn't it? Own up.
No,
I would say that because she's a skater, she might have can get away really fast. So that's like a werewolf thing.
We can work this out. We can work this out if we realize who used their protection spell last night.
Yeah, and who's been stealing
I used mine last night.
No, Erica cannot be the werewolf.
She could be
Mine
lying.
too.
You could be lying. No. Lying.
So could Mary if she's used hers.
Yes, she could.
I would never lie. I don't want to be on the naughty list.
That's what liars
exactly
say.
what the werewolf would say.
That's what liars say too.
You know, if you change the words around of Merry Christmas, it spells werewolf.
I can
He's
confirm
got a
that.
point. He didn't say in which order or rotation.
Or language.
Letters.
Okay, that is time. So, I've switched myself off. So, everyone, it is voting time. We are actually trying to figure this out now. Maybe if we'd tried to figure out earlier, some more of us may be alive. But with this, Mary, who do you think is the werewolf?
Let us say I feel personally attacked, especially by the dead people. I still think it's Antonio. I think it's Antonio for sure now. Everybody in the afterlife now has mustaches.
Okay, interesting. So, Antonio, who do you suspect?
I suspect it is Erica.
Okay, Erica, who do you suspect?
Look, I'm a skater, not a scapegoat. It's Antonio.
Okay, and who do you think it is? Mary, not Mary, Captain Bat and Barry.
Barry has an idea of who they think it is.
Okay.
Say it, Barry. It's the mustache guy that his mustache fell off.
Okay, Antonio. So with that, Antonio, you have been marked for death. Who would like to volunteer to take him out? Captain Bat, you will. We will have a 30-second thing. In this, Antonio, if you have a protection spell, you can call out Save Me. You can also call out to grab an axe if you would like to. 30 seconds, kill him.
Don't kill me.
roll?
Did she get a protection spell?
I don't get a roll.
Oh, you get a rock. Yeah, okay. Odds or evens?
We'll keep it with odds.
Okay, it is odds, so you get a bonus protection spell. Now you have 30 seconds to try and kill him.
Right. I'm gonna try to take the mustache. All right. He grabbed an axe.
Oh, he grabs an axe. Okay, so I'm going to do this out loud. He says 21 minutes. What's that meant to mean, Andy? You said 21
we could go till
minutes.
7.
We can go
till 7.
We can go. I didn't know this. Okay,
I said
so
it
rushing at these executions along.
yeah, we're rushing through this. So, okay, yeah, we can do this for another 20 minutes then. So, Antonio, I've been rushing this whole show. Right. So, Antonio, please choose a number.
5.
And it. Oops.
Very.
It is, in fact, a 5. It is a 5. So, Antonio, you have turned the axe back on Captain Bat. But, Captain Bat, would you like to use one of your many protection spells?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I will.
You're very lucky, because if I hadn't noticed that on the Zoom chat, your protection spells would have been meaningless. Right, so, with that, everyone is still alive. We're still no closer to catching the werewolf. So, it is now night time. And, guys, just go and saunter along, stroll
Just
along to your
relax.
cabins. There is no rush. There is no rush now. So, go and
you
see if you can
mañana.
find...
Mañana.
Right,
That is
so
my name. Do not wear it out.
go and... Anyone, let me know. Let me... Okay, so with this, we have some information come through. If anyone would like to use a protection spell, if they have one, do let me know also. But with this, everyone watch out, because there is a wolf about. Okay, everyone come on back. Everyone come on back. So, now we need to really try and figure this out. We need to figure this out. Oh, someone is missing. What could this be? Oh, someone else is missing. What could this mean? So, let's have a look. Antonio, how are you?
Fine.
Yes, you are, and you look fine. Mustache, and all. Captain Bat, how are you feeling today? Indeed. So, with this, Mary, you're quite dead. How are you? Mary, you were killed during the night.
Oh,
I'm
I
afraid.
just thought I finally had a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
He did.
Oh.
Sleep.
Dead to the world.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you get a sense of who tried to kill you, just as your great-great-grandmother was killed during the last...
Yes,
Century.
unlike my great-great-grandmother who smelled bat, I smelled mustache.
Ooh. Okay, so with this, everyone will have the opportunity to ask one other person one question. Starting with Captain Bat and Barry. Do you have a question for someone?
You are muted.
Are you talking to us?
Yes.
Yep.
Repeat the question, please.
Okay, do you have a question for someone?
Yes. We have a question for the last 2 people alive. Can we do a double question?
Why not?
One for me, one for Barry?
Yes.
What? All right, so my first question is to the yesterday tomorrow guy with the carpet don't match the drapes mustache. I believe that you are the killer. So why don't you just fess up?
You've hated me since the beginning of this show. I
A
think
lot longer
you
than
don't
that.
like my You don't like my mustache, you don't like my hair. And I think you're trying to cause a miscarriage of justice.
Okay, Barry,
Okay.
who you want to ask the question to?
I'm gonna ask a question to Mustachio.
No, this is persecution. But-
And what's the question,
Okay, go on.
Barry?
That's
Go
the
on, go on.
question. That's the question.
No, go on. He can ask. I don't mind.
You have a question? What do you have a question for? Say it loud.
Why are you the wolf?
I'm not the wolf. It is good to see you. You're going to be a promising young detective, but I am not the wolf. You're wrong in this occasion.
1,000 years old, right?
He's 1,000 years old. You didn't hear him?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yes.
Okay,
That's good.
Josh, do you have a question for someone?
Yeah, I have a question. There's 2 people alive, right? There's still 2 people alive.
3.
3. Okay.
4
All
if you count Captain Bat and Barry.
So there's 4 people alive.
Unfortunately, Peg has long since departed.
Now, I have to say, I think that it was Barry, but not Captain Bat, maybe.
Ooh. That is a good question. Right, Deadman Sains, do you have a question for someone?
He's actually not.
I'd like to ask Erica a question, if I may.
Yo, dude, pirate dude.
You may, and that was your question. So, Sean.
Welcome to my
I'm
life.
joking. Go for it, Deadman.
Did you kill Merry Christmas out of spite?
What? No, she's like a totally excellent tubular friend. I was actually teaching her how to do heel flips. She's pretty damn good at. Oh, she was pretty damn good at them. Oh, sad times.
People don't use the word tubular enough, you know.
I know.
Yeah, bring it back. Bring it back.
I'm trying.
Right. Sean, do you have a question for someone?
I do. I got a question from my girl Erica. So, everyone knows that you're a prone upcoming skater girl.
Right.
But you're also going to be taking over the podcast as a curse for killing me. How do you feel about that?
I feel brilliant about that, Sean. In fact, I have quite a few of those under my belt already. So, don't worry, it's in good hands, because we're turning it from a chicken wings, hot ones, to purely vegan, plant-based wings.
That's fine. We do cauliflower as well.
Wow, that sounds disgusting. Antonio, do you have a
Plants
question?
have feelings, too.
Yes, for Erica. Why do you chew gum in such a disdainful way, as if you hate us all and want to kill us all?
Is this not how normal people chew normal gum?
Were you chewing gum? I thought your jaw was dislocating.
I can do that too.
Can you?
Okay.
Oh, not now.
Wait. I want to know what applications does that have?
That's for a different show.
Okay. Merry Christmas from Beyond the Grave. Do you have a question for someone?
Yeah, I'd like to ask Antonio, do you wear your glasses when you kill people, or do you take them off first?
If I wore glasses when killing people, which I don't kill people, there would be blood on them, and there is not.
I mean, there's Lysol. You can wipe it
Yeah.
off.
Okay, and Erica, do you have a question for someone?
I do. I must ask a question to Antonio. Antonio, do you fancy teaming up and voting Captain Back and Barry as the werewolf next time?
Really?
Interesting tactic.
Interesting.
If you vote first, I will follow, perhaps.
We'll find out.
I think it's you.
Okay, so let's have a look. There will be, well no, we're going to go to a vote in fact. So, still alive, we have Captain Bat and Barry. Who do you vote for?
This whole time I've been voting for Mr. Yesterday Tomorrow. But you know what? I'm gonna start voting for real, and I really think it's old unhinged jaw herself, Miss Costin.
Okay, that is a vote.
You agree?
Miss Costin.
Yeah. See.
Vote against Erica. Antonio. I think it'll be more interesting to ask you next. So, Erica, who do you vote for here?
Well, I stay my word. I'm going to vote for Captain Bat and Barry.
Okay. So, we're going to see if the tactical voting plot actually works or not. Antonio, who do you vote for here?
I feel really conflicted. I don't want to kill them, but I'm scared. Can I abstain? No.
You can
I
vote
think
for
you've
yourself.
been abstaining most of your life, but
Okay, I will kill the captain.
Okay, Captain Bat and Barry, you've been marked for death. So with that, who would like to execute them? Okay, Erica, you will have the opportunity. Please now call odds or evens.
Don't swallow us.
We'll go for excellent evens.
It is a 1. Unfortunately, you did not succeed there. So now
Totally
30 seconds on the clock. Please carry out the execution.
Captain.
Protection!
Okay, protection has been called. So with this, we are still no steps closer. With 7 minutes, we are rapidly reaching the panic we were at before. So, with this, I will now ask everyone to take out their camera view, because it is night time. So we will find out who the werewolf would like to kill this time. And let's have a look. Audience, I'm going to remind you that this is The Revenge of the Werewolf. In the new year, if you go to www.youtube.com/Extreme Improv and smash that subscribe, you'll be able to see the revenge of the Mafia. But with that, everyone come back, because I have some sad news to share. I have some very sad news. Antonio, you are dead tired, no doubt, of everyone thinking it's you. Captain Barry, Captain Bat, you no doubt are scared for the child, known as Erica because she is dead. So, Erica, you are no more. Did you get a sense of who killed you during the night?
I think we all know.
It's tricky, but I actually do think it's now the one that is masked with a moustache.
Which one? No, I'm joking. Right.
Oh, the burn.
Right, so anyway.
End the call! Abort!
You've got a teddy bear there. Well, I didn't mean you, Elkie. Right, anyway. We will have 1 minute of open discussion. And you will figure out who is the wolf. Go.
We know now that it is you, Captain Bat.
All right.
Twice a werewolf.
No, it's not. And that aside, let's team up and kill How, because he got to go.
Okay, can we do that?
I don't know, but I would like
try.
to. You know, I've been picking you this whole time, and I didn't pick you last time because I was trying to be nice. And then you didn't kill me, but now I know it's you.
What are you talking about? I know it's you.
You
killed Erica in a fit of rage.
Audience, we know one of them is the werewolf. The one who is the werewolf knows that they are the werewolf because they are the werewolf. But now the other one knows for certain who the werewolf is.
And that's why he didn't steal anybody's protection spells, because he wasn't worried about getting killed.
But
no.
I also have a quick point.
Still got killed.
A quick point, though. Captain Bat and Barry have a couple of protection spells. So even if we do send them up for execution, they can save themselves.
With 4 minutes to go, I doubt that's going to work at this stage.
I'm just putting it out there.
Right.
Barry, you may be 1,000 years old, but you're guilty, I think.
I have a question. Has anyone seen like a little black thing goes right here, running around? Something I don't
Yeah,
know.
I put hot sauce on it earlier.
All right.
Okay, with that is the end of this period of open discussion. As we are now in this situation, the dead will be able to vote once again. Kapothev says, "Hi, everyone. You came just in time." So, with this, let's see who we vote for. Deadman Staines, who do you think is the werewolf?
I am going for Antonio.
Okay, that is a vote against Antonio. Josh, who do you believe is the werewolf?
I'm gonna go. I mean, these are the two people that I accused before that accused me. I think it's both of them, but I'm gonna have to go with the mustache guy because obviously mustache people are liars.
Okay.
Obviously.
Sean, who do you believe to be the werewolf here?
Well, I have a mustache, and I don't lie. I wasn't the killer. But the killer, I believe, is Antonio.
Okay. I would argue that you don't have a mustache out.
It comes with the territory.
Which would imply that people without mustache can lie. Mary, who do you believe to be the werewolf?
Despite what Twilight tried to teach me, I don't think that werewolfing runs in families, so it's Antonio.
Okay. Antonio, who do you think is the werewolf?
I think somehow Erica is behind. She's pulling the strings so that I get accused.
Morley dead.
Captain Bat and Erica.
Okay, this is interesting. Captain Bat, who do you think is the werewolf?
Obviously, the man that I've had an issue with this whole time.
Yeah.
Mañana, tomorrow, forever. Your carpet don't match the drapes, and that wig is terrible. Barry, tell him who we think it is.
There we go.
I'm gonna kill you too.
Things a wolf says.
Erica, you will have the deciding vote here.
Will I?
No.
It sounds like a landslide. Yeah. I vote for Antonio.
So, Antonio, you have been marked for death. Captain Bat and Barry. I think, Barry, you should take the honour of killing off Antonio here.
Yes. All right. Hold it. You're holding him over that
Please
mountain.
don't kill me. Don't drop me. I grab an axe. Grab an axe.
Oh, you grabbed an axe. You can actually. So,
yes.
Please tell us a number from 1 to 8. Or 1 to 12, as this may have.
4.
4. It is an 8. So with that, Antonio, you have been killed. Please now reveal from beyond the grave, were you the werewolf?
I was, but what a body count! I've never killed so many.
Finally, you did it.
Okay, so everyone, this has been Extreme Improv's Revenge of the Werewolf. I'm sure we're going to be cut off momentarily just because obviously you've had to tech things. But I want to thank everyone with Improv At Its Best for having us here. We have been Fiona and we have been Erica and I don't know Barry's real name. I'm sorry, I forgot.
Elkie.
No, Barry.
Hello.
Oh.
Elkie and AJ.
Of course I know who Elkie is. What are you thinking after all these months? Right, we have also had JD and Danny and Caroline, who I've just met. Thank you so much for jumping on. And, of course, DB. And thank you so much, Andy. And along the way, Peg.
And don't forget
And
Peg.
Ewan.
I said Peg. Oh, and Ewan Henderson, actor.
How can you forget Ewan?
Right. Great job, folks. I mean, that was Extreme Improv. I mean, brilliant. David is the master, and thank you so much for joining. Great job. They were having a little bit of a problem with the Facebook Live type thing. We were kicked in and out, but I am taping it now, so hopefully, even if it messes up, we could string it back alive. And I will send you guys this stuff, but you guys did an amazing job. Thank you so much. And so the other people